What is going on, guys? It's Parker here. So this is gonna be the first video of many to come in my new series. So this series is pretty much gonna be a series in which I help you guys with a guide on how to do certain things, because many of you guys have been asking in my streams and on my comment section, like, how do you win games, any tips for low stars, and I kind of want to give you guys advice with different in different topics in different areas. So the first one is going to be how to kill Bhoppers. Alright, so obviously many of you guys do already know how to fight Bhoppers, but there are people out there who really struggle with them, so this is more for them. But if you guys want other helpful tips, I recommend watching this video. So let me just throw this out there. These methods aren't 100% going to work all the time, because obviously some Bhoppers are way too powerful and their hops will just go across water and hit you through blocks, and some of these methods will not work. But these are methods that I really recommend if you ever see a hopper in game, because they do work a lot of the times and they do help me a lot when I fight hoppers. So I definitely recommend following these steps. So one of the first parts of actually fighting the Bhoppers is identifying them. So from far away, Bhoppers some of them are actually really smart. So when you first see them, don't be fooled by people who look like they're really bad, because a lot of Bhoppers will do that, and the second they get within range of you, they'll start hopping all over you. So be prepared for anything. If they look like they don't know what they're doing, they could be a hopper, so be prepared for doing anything and following these methods. However, some Bhoppers are obvious, so you can easily identify them if they're like running with their bow pulled out, or hopping all over someone in the distance, or running on water. They're most likely a Bhopper. So yeah, follow these following steps, and you should be good to fight these Bhoppers. Alright, so the very first thing to note when fighting Bhoppers is your bow is your best friend. There are very few ways to kill a Bhopper in melee. Some people are very bold and try and do it, and sometimes it's successful, but for very good Bhoppers, you're probably not going to beat them in melee because they'll hop all over you. Or, unless you dig down, you might kill them with your sword. So, the first thing is, when you see a Bhopper, you want to use your bow. You want to bow spam them, you want to have power 2, and you want to just do as much damage to them as possible. Alright, so the first way to fight a Bhopper, and in my opinion the most effective way, is using a horse, or if you're a higher star or have a lot of coins, using Daredevil. So the thing I'd recommend doing is go under Hunter, and it only costs about 20,000 coins, maybe a little more, to purchase a saddle. So it's under Hunter, and it's a halfway mark. And you want to purchase a saddle so you can craft it every game and guarantee yourself a horse. Obviously, some games you won't find horses, so that'll be very unfortunate. But having a horse versus a Bhopper is very effective. And if you can craft air, whenever you see a Bhopper, get to your crafting table, craft it right away. These will be very easy to bow them down if you're on a horse. So when you're on a horse, one thing you want to do is keep your distance versus these Bhoppers. If they lock onto your horse, and sometimes a horse isn't really that fast, they can easily just hop all over you while you're on the horse, and you'll be dead in like 2 seconds. So you want to keep your distance. And the second thing is, some Bhoppers can hop even faster than most horses, and even hop as fast as they're. But this is a very rare instance, and if you get a fast enough horse, and keep your distance by just bowing at them and telling your teammates to stay away, it can be very effective to kill the Bhoppers. So the second method to fight hoppers is through water. One thing I suggest doing is, if you see a hopper, right away look for a water pool. I'd recommend having the water pool be at least 2 deep. That way you can guarantee yourself some room, and jump in as deep as possible, because most hoppers that you fight will either get lagged back when they jump in water, or some won't even try to walk in it because they know that they'll just get lagged back by the no cheat. So get to the water immediately and just start bowing at them and do as much damage as possible. Another thing I suggest doing is carry a lot of water buckets on you, because if you see a hopper and you do not see any water pools around you, one way to buy some time and buy some space is by just placing water buckets down, and lots of water buckets, to guarantee yourself some room. This is especially effective in deathmatch, because there's no block placing in deathmatch, and hoppers will struggle if you place water and like get them stuck against the wall. So the third method is just to pillar straight up. One thing that hoppers can't really do successfully is pillar up very quickly. Occasionally you'll find the very OP hoppers who know how to pillar up instantly and will just climb up and kill you. But most hoppers that you fight will get no cheated when they try and pillar up. And some you can just bow spam down and kill them very easily. So if you see a hopper and you have no other options and you know you have enough room, make sure you have enough room, by the way, because if a hopper's right on your tail, there's no chance of you pillaring up. So if you see a hopper, just pillar straight up, make a small little sky base, and just bow spam them. This way, it will give you enough space, and you can easily kill them. So the fourth method is to dig straight down. One thing I'd highly recommend doing is having a shovel on your hotbar at all times. You never know if there's not going to be an opportunity to pillar up or get in water, and the best thing you can do is to dig straight down. If you see a hopper on you and there's no other terrain to deal with, dig straight down with your shovel. One thing I'd recommend doing if you are going to do this method by digging straight down is to have a strong enough sword. I'd recommend sharp 3 iron, sharp 2 diamond, or higher. This way, if a hopper digs straight on you, you can trade hits with him in a 1x1. You can also try and foot trap him, J-hop him, however you want to call it. But most hoppers will be able to hit you through blocks, so this method isn't that great. However, if sometimes it is your only option, I'd recommend doing it. So one of the major things to not do while fighting B-hoppers is not to panic. One thing I've noticed when teaming with a lot of people is the second they see a B-hopper, they'll just panic and start running away. That is not something you can't do. You have to think of your options, look around your terrain, see if there's water, see if you have to dig down. And one thing you want to do is if you have a team around you and there's only one B-hopper and you have power 2 bows, is to try and nail as many shots as possible before the B-hopper gets near you. If you have power 2 bows and the B-hopper's full iron, there's a good chance if you land all your shots that you can kill him before he even gets near you. So I definitely recommend doing that because running away will just let the B-hopper catch up, and once he locks onto you, it's going to be very hard to land shots and very hard to kill him. Alright, so I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If this video helped you out, please leave a like down below, because I'll be making a lot more of these if this gets a lot of support. And I have a lot of ideas planned in mind for certain questions and areas, but please leave down below if you guys are struggling in certain areas, such as fighting B-hoppers. I'm going to probably do a dare tutorial as well, things like that. So ask below what you guys want to see. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.